Now, if you've been in the market for a home, you might know the struggle a little too well. Last August, mortgage rates reached a 21-year high. But mortgage banker Mark Phillips says right now the rates are around 7%. That's down from 8% just a month ago. That might not seem like a big jump, but one real estate broker we spoke to says these lower rates mean more options on the market.
More people are going to want to sell and go ahead and buy that upgrade on a house that they've been wanting. I do think there will be a little bit more of a demand, especially as we come closer to the year and wrap up the holidays. We will start seeing a lot more activity.
Mortgage bankers also told us they're ready for rates to rise again at any time. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders and Attorney General Tim Griffin took aim at the State Board of Corrections yesterday for denying a request to expand prison space. Prison Secretary Joe Porfiry asked the board last week to allow 5 existing prisons to make changes that would allow more than 600 beds to open up. The board only authorized 130 beds. The governor called that refusal dangerous to public safety.
The board has been against the PROTECT Act from the beginning, and it puts our Kansans' lives at risk. We have the space, we have the resources, we have the personnel. All that stands between us and a safer, stronger Arkansas is bureaucratic red tape.
Chairman Benny Magnus said the board would have no comment. They meet next on December 8th. The governor also said that failure to make these expansions now will hold up the process of building a new 3,000-bed prison in the near future. Tonight, Arkansas State Police announcing they collected 100 pounds of illegal marijuana during a traffic stop late last night. Officers stopped a vehicle on Interstate 40 near mile marker 169. That's near the Remington facility. Police say they found 4 duffel bags filled with illegal drugs, along with 6 stolen driver's licenses and credit cards. ASP's investigation continues in Saline County after a deputy shoots and kills a man in Shannon Hills. According to Arkansas State Police, deputies responded to a home on Wesson Lane Thursday night. The call was for a possibly intoxicated person making threats. The report goes on to say deputies confronted Jeremy Dale Adams, who they say became combative and refused to follow orders. ASP says one deputy fired their taser in an attempt to get Adams under control. That's when another deputy fired his gun, hitting Adams more than once. He later died at the hospital. State police will look over it and hand the case to a prosecuting attorney who will determine whether the use of deadly force was appropriate. A new program in Conway will have students ready to take to the skies. The UCA Aviation Academy, a partnership between the university, the city, and multiple services providing the planes, will help train students to fly. THV 11's Ian Russell has the details.
To join us for a very exciting announcement.
It's not often you see this many people in an aircraft hangar. Then again, this isn't every day for Conway.
President Davis talked about partnerships, and that's true. That's what makes Conway the great city it is.
A new kind of partnership ready to take future pilots to new heights.
I'm in my 7th year here at UCA and in Arkansas. I don't think I've been stopped about something more than this.
The UCA Aviation Academy, a flight program ready to train students for private or commercial flying as well as instrument rating.
We think that we're the right place for them to come if they have time on their mind, that they want to be able to get into the workforce as quickly as possible.
UCA President Houston Davis says that's something that's needed. An ongoing pilot shortage has airlines still searching for people to fly, a space this program hopes to fill.
The demand is absolutely there. We know it's thousands and thousands that are needed. We're going to do what we can to start working the puzzle to move toward being able to fill that void.
Anyone over the age of 17 is welcome to enroll, whether they're a student at UCA or not. Grants and aid will be available, and military veterans can use their GI Bill. Flying planes isn't cheap, but learning how is something the university is trying to make cheaper.
We know that families in Arkansas struggle. We know that another $100, another $1,000, another $10,000, that may as well be $1 million if you are really cash strapped. So what can we do to make certain that we structure ground school, the private structure, and then the commercial licensure to keep those costs as absolutely low as possible.
Per hour, the program costs about $300. With 35 to 40 hours of training needed, you're looking at somewhere in the ballpark of 10 grand. Not bad for flight lessons, and something those in this hangar hope takes off soon.
We've got a path to make that happen.
In Conway, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Classes will start next spring, and for more information on this program, you can check out our website, thv11.com.